Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing my screen. And just as a reminder, guys, all late work, um, and anything you're just missing or you want to do better on, everything has to be turned in by this Sunday at 11:59 p.m. After that, whatever I put as the due date is when it's due. I'm only doing this because, oops, um, because I know that this is new to everybody, so I want to make sure that you have a chance to catch up. But, oh, excuse me. We're hitting a month, and so you should be right about there. But don't worry if like there's a mistake or something's not working on an assignment. I'll always change it. I'm not in the game to like be unfair with you guys. But everything that's currently in your modules, which is all of this. So from week 4, week 3, week 2, and week 1, everything in there has all been extended to this Sunday. If there's something in there that I forgot to open, just shoot me an inbox message and I'll open it up for you. But I'm pretty sure everything's already opened up for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and look at what we have on our week at a glance for today. Let's see, we're going to complete and submit the IN for advanced plot techniques. And then you guys are going to read 7 pages in Tangerine from page 27 to 34. And then you're going to complete your Tangerine questions and today's reading log. All right, so let's go ahead and open up IN Advanced Plot Techniques. I'll show you yours and then I'll go into mine. Remember, anytime we do an IN page, if it's notes, your notes need to look exactly like my notes. So this is what yours looks like. And this one actually has 2 pages and both of them look just like this. So please make sure you get both of them done in order to earn full credit. I'm going to go ahead and click into my computer so it's easier for me. Give me just a second. Okay, you guys should be opening up yours too. All right, so on the sides of these, you also have these that you need to drag in. And the first type we're going to do is flashback. So I'm going to drag this into here. And then we're going to type what flashback is. So flashback is when the plot is interrupted to recreate an event of an earlier time. It's often used to provide background information. To provide background information. And then if you want, you can even make this a little bit bigger just so it's easier to read. I would say 22. Yeah. All right, the next type is called flash forward. So I'm going to drag this picture right here. And flash forward is the story begins with a brief look at the future, and then the readers get to go back and see how the characters got to that point. Happens a lot in movies. So again, it's the story begins, oops, let me start this over. With a brief look at the future and then the readers get to go back and see how the characters got to that point. Okay, the next type is called plot twist. So I'm going to grab this, bring it over here. And I used a pretzel to symbolize it so it'll help you guys remember. So flash forward and flashback are pretty easy, right? But plot twist is literally a twist, but the best way to remember it is it's a surprise. So kind of like, I'm trying to think of that movie. Oh, A Simple Favor. That movie with Anna Kendrick. There was like a huge surprise in the middle. Anytime you have that kind of surprise where you're like, what just happened? That's a plot twist. So it's an unexpected development in the story. All right, the next, we're going to scan to our next page. That one is called foreshadowing. I'm going to put it right here. And this is hints or clues that suggest what may be happening later in the story. Hints or clues suggesting what may happen later in the story. Okay, the next kind is called a dream sequence. And this is when the author breaks the narrative to show what the character is dreaming. It's used to reveal more about the character. Meaning like if they don't really have a place to share it in the story, then they'll bring it forth in a dream so that we can learn more about that person without breaking the story itself. So the author breaks the narrative to show what the character is dreaming. And this is used to reveal more about the character. And then the last kind is called parallel episodes. And you see those a lot in like a TV show. So I think there's one on Netflix with Natasha Lyonne where she relives the same day over and over and over again and tries to like change the outcome. So when you see something like that, that's a parallel episode. Or if something you notice continues to repeat itself throughout the story. So parallel episode says certain plot elements or events that repeat themselves throughout a story. Certain plot elements or events that repeat themselves throughout a story. Okay, guys, you can go back and rewatch the video if you need to, or I can zoom out. If you have a second, take a screenshot of this so you could go back in and fill your notes. So I'm just giving you about 10 seconds or so to take a screenshot if you need to. And then I'll do the other page. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Again, if you need to see it because I went too fast, all you got to do is rewatch the video. I'll have it loaded before before sixth period, I'll have it loaded. All right, let's go ahead and just look back at the module in case. Again, I've got a few emails asking me, can you tell me everything that I'm missing? You guys don't need me. When you're in your grades, I mean, when you're in our class like this, so I'm in our class, and it could be anywhere, I'm just in a module. All you have to do is click on this right here where it says grades. When I click on it, it gives me my grade book. But when you click on it, it gives you all of the things we've done in class and what your score is on all those things. I showed you guys this yesterday, but you can go in at any time and see what you have. And it even, let me show you, I think I showed you guys my sons yesterday, but let me give you another example just in case. I think I have the other kid in here right now. You can even put in like a score to see, okay, if I get this instead, what will be my grade? So let's just look at like his math class. So for you guys, if you click grades, it'll literally show you like every single thing that we've done. This is not my class, this is his class, but it'll be just like this, and it'll be by the due date, and you can rearrange it. Like if you would rather see it by module or title, it's probably easier to look at it by due date or assignment group or module, not necessarily title for us, and then just go through it. So for them, I have theirs arranged by due date just so I make sure that they never miss anything. And then I go back in every day and say, okay, like you have, so like today's September 2nd. So I would tell him, all right, you have this and this due today. So he needs to make sure he gets those done after school. And then you can tell if it's done, if it has like a check mark. And then if I left you like a message, it'll have these bubbles right here. And sometimes it looks like maybe you're not sure if it was done or not. You can just click on it and see like, all right, I want to test. So like, here's the score. It was a 1, right? Because his teacher's just giving him grade or no grade. But say like here, we want to see, all right, what if instead of a 7, he got a 10? You could type in there and see how it changes the grade. So his grade actually went up like 6%. You could do the same thing just to see like what it would look like if you did one assignment versus another assignment. And kind of like I told you guys yesterday, if you're missing a lot, focus on your IN pages because there's way more of regular classwork pages. So I'll show you why. I'd rather you get everything done, but if it comes down to it, let's click on the syllabus and I'll show you why. We've been over this a couple times, but I just want to make sure you understand how important it is. No, I clicked on syllabus. There you go. So if you look over here, because we've only had like 4 quizzes, it's 20% of your grade. So you want to make sure your quiz grades are up as high as they can be. And then we've had tons of classwork and homework. So that's why I'm saying focus on your IN first, because we only have less than 10 things in the interactive notebook right now. I think it's more like 6 or 7, and that's 25% of your grade. So that's going to affect you a lot more than one classwork assignment and all those little like assignments we did the first week of school for Canvas. Those were meant to help your grade come up. And a lot of you guys need to really get some of that stuff done. But I would say like if you're way behind, focus on your interactive notebook and your test and quizzes first, and then go back and look at the other stuff. As far as participation goes, if you did your discussion posts, you're fine. And then if you've been coming into Zoom, that's going to help your grade too, because you're getting points just for being in Zoom the last 4 weeks. So that's not something you can change. I guess I'm going back to see if you were actually in Zoom with us. But the rest of it is definitely something you could work on before Sunday. All right. Any questions before I let you guys go?
I was looking at the Ed puzzle right now,
Yeah.
and it says that it's blocked off.
Which ed puzzle?
Um,
The one
it
for this week?
says the active passive voice, the
Be-
one for this week.
Because we haven't done it yet.
We
So
don't
it won't be open until Thursday.
Okay.
So yeah. If you're talking about the Nearpod one from last week, that one I know there was problems. So I'll just say it for everybody. I told you guys before, as long as you try it and you submit some kind of score to me, then you'll get full credit. But the one for this week, it's just not open yet. Any other questions? All right, guys, if you just joined us, make sure that you go back and watch the video again so you can complete the notes because we've already done them. And then I'm going to let you guys go. Please, please, please don't forget that last day to turn stuff in is this Sunday. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to just inbox me and I'll see what I can do to help you. All right. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great day.
Bye.